welcome to the show for Keziah. I am back with another reaction video for you guys. So this time it'll be on Tupac Shakur, Dear Mama. Now this is a straight up classic, okay? If you don't know, you know now. This is a straight up classic. This song was dedicated to his mother. All honor and praises to her, okay? And this is not just a song for Tupac's mother. This is a song to all mothers. And I'm talking about a mother, a woman that is actually involved in her child's life, okay? Just like how any man could lay up with a woman and get her pregnant and get the title father, same thing for a woman. She could lay down on her back, spread it, give birth to a child, and then get the title mother. But no, a real mother is a woman that's actually involved in her child's life, and she raises them and train them up so they could be the best person that they can be and be valuable to this world. Okay, so yeah, so y'all ready to react to this beautiful classical song with me? Let's go.
In jail, I thought I was going to have a baby and the baby would never be with me, but I was acquitted a month and 3 days before Tupac was born. I was real happy because I had a son.
When I was young, me and my mama had beef, 17 years old, kicked out on the streets. Though back at the time, I never thought I'd see her face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school, I'm scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys, breaking all the rules. Shed tears with my baby sister. Over the years we was poor than other little kids. And even though we had different daddies, the same drama when things went wrong, we blame mama. I reminisce on the stress I caused. It was hell, hugging on my mama from a jail cell. And who thinking elementary? Hey, I see the penitentiary one day. Running from the police, that's right. Mama catch me, put a whooping to my backside. And even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was the black queen, mama. I finally understand for a woman it ain't easy trying to raise a man. You always was committed, a poor single mother on welfare. Tell me how you did it, there's no way I can pay you back. But the plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you, sweet
dear mama.
No one above you,
you all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you?
Now ain't nobody tell us it was fair. No love for my daddy cause the coward wasn't there. He passed away and I didn't cry cause my anger wouldn't let me feel for a stranger.
Now there's plenty of people out there that don't know their fathers and they would not show up for their dads at all. But whether we know our parent or not, deadbeat mother, deadbeat father, I know it's hard to still give them honor. I understand it's hard to respect them, but we have to always be the bigger person, and we can't harbor in that hate. We can't allow the disdain and the hate we have for their absence to consume us as a person. What we can do is learn from you. Can just be like, you know what? I would never be that to my own child. I would never do that to my own child. I'm going to be there for my baby. I would never make that same mistake. And you know what? It's their loss, not mine. And Tupac was an extraordinary man to many. He was an extraordinary man to many. And his father's lost. It is what it is.
They say I'm wrong and I'm heartless, but all along I was looking for a father, he was gone. I hung around with the thugs, and even though they sold drugs, they showed a young brother love. I moved out and started really hanging. I needed money of my own, so I started slanging. I ain't guilty, cause even though I sell rocks, it feels good putting money in your mailbox. I love paying rent when the rent's due. I hope you got the diamond necklace that I sent to you. Cause when I was low, you was there for me. You never left me alone because you cared for me. And I can see you coming home after work late. You're in the kitchen trying to fix us a hot plate. You're just working with the scraps you was given. And mama made miracles every Thanksgiving. But now the road got rough, you're alone. You're trying to raise 2 bad kids on your own. And there's no way I can pay you back. But my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you, sweet
and dear mama,
Place no one above you, sweet
You all appreciate it.
lady. Don't you know we love you?
Pour out some liquor and I reminisce. Cause through the drama I can always depend on my mama. And when it seems that I'm hopeless, you say the words that can get me back in focus. When I was sick as a little kid, to keep me happy there's no limit to the things you did. And all my childhood memories are full of all the sweet things you did for me. And even though I act crazy, I gotta thank the Lord that you made me. There are no words that can express how I feel. You never kept a secret, always stayed real. And I appreciate how you raised me, and all the extra love that you gave me. I wish I could take the pain away. If you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day. Everything will be alright if you hold on. It's a struggle every day, gotta roll on. And there's no way I can pay you back, but my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you, sweet
Dear mama,
lady? Place no one above you, sweet
you all appreciate
lady. Don't you know we love you, sweet
it. Dear mama,
lady?
dear mama,
Lady. Lady.
Wow. Wow. Tell me what y'all think about that song. Is it still a hit for 2023? Is that song still a hit for 2023? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like button, all right? Whew. I mean, this song, so many people can relate to this song. And we have to speak about so many single mothers. And let's not get twisted. I definitely understand. And I'm going to shout out the fathers out there too, like men that are really taking care of their business. I have an old friend that loved his son so much. And even though he had a wicked grandmother, which is his son's mother, and her, now I'll be fair, I did not hear their side of the story. I'm going off of what he told me. But in my heart, I do believe he's genuine. And I don't believe he meant them any harm. But he is a really good father to his son. I mean, he loved his son so much. I mean, the boy looked a little bit like him. The boy looks like him, and he looks definitely like a well-involved father. And that's what a lot of us lack. Okay, so I will shout out the fathers out there. So if you watching your father, you handling your business as a man and taking care of your children, and you're investing in their well-being spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, my heart goes out to you, and I honor you. The mamas now, because this song is called Dear Mama, not Dear Papa, okay? But anyway, yes, there's a ton of mothers out there, including mine, that really raised us really by herself. You know, father was involved, he was present, but you know, not present, you know. She really was a primary caretaker for all three of us, okay? And my aunt, she was like a father and a mother to us. So the day of my high school graduation, I'm not gonna tell y'all the year, but he went to her and he told my aunt, like, thank you for being there and stepping in that role as a parent to my children. You know, and she told me that. He never told me that, but she told me that. And I was just like, he said that to you? She was like, yeah. I said, he gave you your props, girl? What? You know, so yeah, she was like a parent. So it's like we had two mamas. I had mommy and I had auntie. And so many of us can relate to Tupac having an absent father, or having a father that's present, but he's not involved. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you could have a father who's present, like, you know his name, you know his face, you know, you probably live with him, but he's not involved. He's not involved with you, again, intellectually, mentally, emotionally. He's not guiding you, sitting down with you, teaching you a lot of things that I've learned growing up about guys, men, dating, this, that. I didn't learn from him. A lot of that I learned from my own experience on my own, or I learned through other people. A lot of this father-daughter talk I never had. I had to learn that on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like many of us young women, we got to learn this on our own. And that's why I can't stress how imperative it is that men have to be involved in their children's life. Because look, Tupac had his mother that raised him, but it's not easy raising a man. As a woman, it's not easy raising children at all. But it's not easy raising a man because I'm not a man. Women are not men. We do not know how to be a man. We know how to nurture, we know how to love, we know how to care, but we don't have the same psyche and the same things going on as a man. A man knows a man, a woman knows women. Women know women, men know men. And we learn from one another, and we grow from one another, and we bounce off one another, okay? As estrogen and testosterone is two different things. Now you got women being the estrogen and the testosterone, and it's very, very hard. And this is why a lot of guys who don't have fathers go out in the streets, and the streets is their father. The hood is their father. And that's why a lot of them end up in jail or trying to marry the woman you laying up with. If you're not trying to build and have a future with the woman you laying up with, if you're not gonna let the Most High be your inspiration to raise a great child, then your behind should be having sex at all, and you should not be getting no chick pregnant. Because this is the reason why you got a lot of guys out here who are sick, who are mentally disturbed, who don't know how to love, who are insensitive, who don't care about nothing, who don't care about nobody, don't even care about themselves, don't even love themselves. A lot of guys have low self-esteem. Women have low self-esteem. Don't you think men have low self-esteem too? They may not advocate it, they may not broadcast it, but they do. And a lot of it's because they did not grow up being told that they were handsome, that they were smart, that they were beautiful, that they were capable of taking on the world, that they could be a boss. How many men that you and I know got that prep talk and got the uplifting, motivational, inspirational, spiritual message from their mother and from their father, or from one or the other? How many of us had our parents bring us to the mirror and say, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you're special, you're bright, you're intelligent, you're gonna make it someday, you're gonna be somebody, you are somebody? How many of us had that talk with our parents? How many of our parents sat down and actually told us this and instilled self-esteem in us? Self-esteem starts from within, from us, but then the self-esteem comes from our parents too, because they're the ones that's raising us. But if you're absent, that's one thing. But if you're present and you're still not instilling self-esteem, confidence, and making sure your children do what they're supposed to do, if you're not being involved, teaching your children morals and values, yes, they're gonna go out to the streets. Don't have children to send them off to school and then you go to work and then that's it. No. When you have children, make the time to be patient and raise your children. Stop having a school in the streets raise your children. Then you wonder why they dying in the street, and you wonder why they out there committing crimes, and they out there whoring around and catching diseases and selling drugs. You don't do stuff like that. Now, I don't like when Tupac said he didn't feel guilty that even though he sell rock, it felt good putting money in your mailbox. Listen, I understand you want to take care of your mama, but there's something called a job. John Witherspoon said it perfectly in Friday. Get a job. J-O-B. A job. Okay? Stop with that selling rock, selling drugs, because you're killing your people to please your mama. I listen here, love your mama. Me personally, I wouldn't accept no drug money from my son. Okay? He would get a good beat down from me. I'm not accepting that. That's wicked. I'm not doing it. Could be $100 million in my mailbox. Yes, I said $100 million in my mailbox. No one would do that, but I'm just saying, basically, you go put money in my mailbox. I don't care. If it's coming from wickedness, hold that. Keep that. In Scarface, when Al Pacino tried to give his mother money, she said, take it. It's drug money. It's blood money. She didn't want it. So she can do it. You can do it too, mama. Don't be greedy now. Don't be wicked neither. Okay, but overall, this is a beautiful song. Shout out to all the mothers out there who are doing their thing and are being great mothers, and again, instilling values, morals, intellect, spirituality. You know what I'm saying? They're raising the children with the Bible. Okay, this is my big Bible right here. It looks like look at that. It you don't even want, I can't even open it up right now. I mean, because the pages are falling apart. Okay, Sister be using it ain't sitting around collecting dust now. Okay, so make sure that we're teaching our children spirituality, we're teaching our children scriptures, we're raising them up like the Most High want us to, okay, in righteousness. Okay, they have morals, they have values, like I said before. They're not out there fornicating and out there selling drugs, and not out there getting caught up with this world. We need to be involved. both the men and the women. If that's not your plans to raise your children up to be the future and to be the best people they can be and to be independent, not depend on this world and the system and the government, if that ain't your plan, then don't have no children at all, because you're not doing any service. You're actually failing them before they're even born. Anyway, I hope you guys like this reaction video, and I'll be back with another one. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and take good care of yourself. Okay, bye.